Hi, so I decided to do a something interesting to do with games because it turns out that you lot don't like my ramblings. So I decided to do some real life war strategies on Advanced Wars, and I thought hopefully some of you might find it interesting. Okay, we're starting off with here the Blitzkrieg, which is a strategy used by the Germans in World War Two. It's named after General Blitzkrieg or something like that. And the main premise of it is to bombard your opponent, then send in the fast and strong units, soldiers, to wipe out anything that's left. So I've used silos and rockets here to show the bombardment, and just bikes, tanks and recons. For the rest of it, it's quite effective, as you can see, over in 2 turns. Yeah, so words. I decided to order not War and Peace. Probably should read that as well. But The Art of War, because I've decided what sort of I've decided what sort of genius I'm going to be. Oh look, we win. Is I'm going to be a tactical genius rather than a useful genius. Yeah, so in anticipation for that coming, I'm going to do a series of actual battles, sort of simulations, just showing what sort of tactics there are in the real world. Blitzkrieg was a success, but which one's this one? This one's flanking. So basically, you've got your 2 armies of equal power. Got all the same units. And what you do is you take on the main force, like so. But you send other forces. You check the range quickly, so they don't come get me. But you send other forces round the side to intercept, or not intercept because they won't come after you, but to catch them off guard on that side. And just cause some damage on the main body. Then bring the tanks round. And whoops! Oh, went down the button, but it would have been the same as if I had went over the top. Just cause some surprise damage from behind. Do my best to damage the artillery, as I've just left mine wide open. Probably a mistake, but well. Yeah, this was a popular strategy used by the cavalries. And you see there that my main forces have been pretty smoked, but I've still got both my tanks that I sent round to flank in prime condition. As you can see, I'm wearing down the enemy slowly but surely. Yes, yeah, it was popular in cavalry charges, probably due to the fact that if you get around your enemy, it caused confusion in the ranks and such. I'm not quite sure whether it's still used as much today. I would assume not, seeing as though how tanks are hard to get round people, but there we go, you win. Yeah, so yeah, that was a popular strategy long ago when they still used cavalry. Oh, they only gave up about 100 years ago, but I think the Crimea was the last one to be used. Last one to use cavalry properly. Okay, here we've got Encirclement. It'd be suicide for me to jump in. So what you do is you just wait in the circle and wait for them to separate themselves. I actually lose this battle because I made some mistakes, but it does work, and this map does work, because I did it before I recorded to make sure it did work, and I look like quite a fool. But you just pick them off one by one after separating them. If anyone's played Fire Emblem, this strategy features in the Fire Emblem 9, where the Grail mercenaries are in their fortress and they have been surrounded. Didn't work then either. But yeah, this was a bit obscure strategy, but it did exist and did work. In olden times. See, that Mega Tank there just screws me up. Yeah, the idea is just to circle your enemy, divide them, and crush them. But not if you're a fool, obviously. Okay. Once it gets back on the city, it's over. Turn, and I quite obviously lose. But the strategy is sound and it does work. Just maybe not on Advance Wars. Yeah, so hopefully this will be the first in a series of 3, perhaps, if you get positive feedback. Bet we just rumbled. Yeah, this is turtling, which is well known among strategy game players. I'm not sure quite how well it would work in real life, because